Westinghouse, when you push the power button, nothing does anything. You do have an orange light here, an amber light, and that's it. Well, I'm going to take the back panel off and see what happens. This is a tx-42f430s. Now you got a couple of screws you need to take off, and take that one out, that one. Take these two here, there. Anywhere you see a screw, just take it out. Don't worry about screws on this side here, because when you take this whole back cover off, the side screws and stuff, they stay together. And just make sure you take off all your outside screws. Okay, we're going to get to the next step after you take the screws out. Okay, once you get your back cover off, this is what you'll see. Two inverter boards on the left and right. Your main board's underneath the metal shield. I've never seen anything like this before. And your power supply is up here. You're going to have to take these screws off here and on there in order to get that off. And I'm not sure, you might have to take this plate off too in order to get to this lid here. Okay, so you had to take that top plate off here, and then once you take the rest of the screws out, that cage came off. Now we're going to take the rest of the power supply off. All you have to do is take these screws out here on each corner. You're going to have to cut the cable tie here, and then you'll be able to get to your connectors. I have the power board out, and I took it out for a reason, because sometimes they have bad solder joint, and I'm going to show you this guy here. Has got a cold solder joint, and this transistor here is probably a voltage regulator. It's got a bad solder joint as well. Now that's not what the problem for this TV, more than likely, but I wanted to go ahead and fix whatever is on this board while I have the TV to prevent it from coming back with future problems. I did not see any bad capacitors visually. Of course, for this particular fix, you visually won't see a bad capacitor. I'm going to cut to the next video and show you the culprit for this TV not turning on. As you can tell, I've taken the rest of this shield off. I've disconnected this connector here. I'm going to do the same for down here. And there's these screws here left that you have to take off, and this whole assembly is that, because you still got to take the board off too, because it's attached to the standoff here. So take off your outside screws. You have to take this off here, the screws in the middle, same way it was over here, these screws here. But anyway, unless you can get your screwdriver in a tight fit like that and just take the board off. Anyway, this capacitor right here, it is a 470 microfarad 16 volt. It is labeled TC51. From what I read online, this capacitor here seems to be the culprit. And I don't know if it's because it filters the voltage for this or whatever circuitry it is. But I'm going to go ahead and change this capacitor and see if that takes care of the issue. If it does, you'll see the video in the next clip. Okay, once you change that capacitor, TV will turn on. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, leave me a comment. I'll see you next time.